teams between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. And we're going to see Ray Davis. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They'll throw to begin this drive. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. That is good for a Cowboy first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Off his hands and incomplete. That should have been caught. Not the way to answer your first target. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw now. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
A gain of 17.
All set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw here. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Complete beyond the marker. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Dallas. And their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touch. You and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Handoff now out of the gun. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Completed to his running back. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle.
33. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second down behind the sticks. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. First and 10 from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The counter give to Tracy. Jukes away from one. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On him quick, and they bring it down. Alex High. And it's going to be 2nd and goal now. That play lost 8.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd down from the gun. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! For their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He lays out for it and makes the catch. A big play with their backs against the end zone. 42 yards. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back now, pressure coming. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back's way this game, but no results yet. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Former 1st-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 18.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down.
And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Ty Smith again. And that sack means it is 2nd down on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives them 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And goal at the Bears' 3-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Dallas. Being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
To throw here on first down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Pass play now. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Bears will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception. Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Lone back gets the handoff. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that is good for a Cowboy first down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
48-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to try and throw it here. And that hit breaks up the catch. Takes us to 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, his 2nd in this game, matching his total from last week. For their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And a time. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll run here on first down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
36-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
The give here on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
You know, kid.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7. Ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Hits in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
A draw now. This is Tracy. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch made left side by Judy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the move, headed right. Lamb brings it in yet again. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 32 yards.
And the Cowboys.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Design quarterback run here. Breaks the tackle. He's within striking distance. He is off and over the pile. Touchdown, Cowboys. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism.
Being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They go right back to Tracy. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up... Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.